Cowboys have another A game.
No. I do expect them. I think they will probably win. All right, they definitely should win, but I don't think an A game is coming. An A game is another 40 piece. The Jets are giving up 30 a game.
Okay.
All right. It's Sauce Gardner. I don't know what's happened to the Jets defense, but it's for the second straight year, it's in decline. Sauce Gardner hadn't been as good as usual. An A game, coach, would be 42-20. That'd be an A game because that means your defense is starting to play better.
That's a high bar.
And the offense
42-20.
An A game. That's what an A game
Man,
is.
you were a tough 31-17 wouldn't be an A game.
He's a tough grader.
31-17 might be.
Okay.
That's not a
All
bad
right,
one.
31-17.
I'm expecting 31-27.
Oh,
So that's, a pretty good game. The Jets, they're just going to come out and give it their all. So I think we'll see a B game and the Cowboys win.
Yeah, you giving them a B game for the opener against Philly, I thought was a little harsh. I thought that was much better.
It's an L, though.
I get it, but compared to what expectations were, I thought that was a little harsh. What concerns me about this game is what you said. They definitely should win. So you feel that way, and you're probably not alone in feeling that way. And Dallas shouldn't be feeling that way, but they probably are.
Do you think the Cowboys are good enough to be overconfident ever? You know what I mean? Like that. Go.
Yes,
Go ahead.
I think that human nature creeps in, and so they have the great comeback against the Giants, or that back and forth against the Giants. They pull it out. They're tough against Philadelphia. Now they go and play Green Bay. Nobody gives them a chance. They play it to a tie. They play outstanding against that defense. Their defense. There's different signs that you could count as encouraging in terms of production. So now they're facing the Jets, who everybody has pretty much written off. And human nature, unfortunately, creeps in where you think you're a little bit better than you are. And there is no margin for error with this team. And the Jets are about as desperate as you can be. So it sets up for an F game.
Yeah, so an F game.
It's on the table.
See,
Chicago ended up, they should have won that game.
No, Chicago's got a lot more offensive talent than the Jets.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And
But they weren't playing well.
I don't know what's happened to the Jets defense because I do like Aaron Glenn. I believe in Aaron Glenn, certainly as a defensive mind. Obviously the jury's still out on him as a head coach, but I thought he had a lot of the prerequisites to make him good. That defense has allowed 34, then 30, then 29, then 27. So I guess it's trending in the right direction, one could argue, but it's still, that is not what we expected. I think the Cowboys, even though I am pessimistic on them over the course of the season, I see no reason why they shouldn't be 3-2-1 going into their game against Washington. I don't know if we can throw up their schedule. I do expect them to go to the Meadowlands and beat the Jets. And then the next week, they have the Panthers. And I think that they should be set up to feel like we walk into that Washington game with, second place in the NFC East on the line. Now, I think it could get quite hard for them after that.
What, really? Denver will be tough, but Arizona.
I think Arizona's the same caliber as them. I think the Raiders are the same caliber as them. And then every team they play after the Raiders until the Giants is better than them. So that's what I'm saying.
Maybe the Vikings.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see what JJ looks like by that point in the season. And so I think it could get tough for them later on. But I do think Dak is playing some of the best football of his life. And against a defense that hasn't played well and an offense that I don't trust at all, it would take a total letdown in concentration. Because I think this is one of the next 2 weeks might be the only 2 weeks left on their schedule where they are the more talented team.
Yeah, listen. The New York Jets are the definition of a tomato can team. And the Cowboys absolutely should be able to demolish the Jets. They should be. I don't care about any of the injuries or this or that. No CD, no. The Jets are a terrible team. They are a terrible team. And you're going up against Justin Fields. You can't find a way to make that work. Or Tyrod Taylor, whoever's going to be in there at that moment. You got Eberflus potentially going up against Justin Fields. it would be inexcusable to me. I'm surprised that this spread's 2.5. I thought this was going to be one of those, much larger ones. Because it's just the Jets are just a terrible team, and I see no reason why Dak Prescott in this offense won't be able to get to work. That they won't be able to hang. And I don't see why. I understand this Dallas Cowboys defense hasn't been very prolific, but I don't know, man. I mean, it's just it's like, it feels like to me that the Jets either win this game. The Cowboys either win this game and roll the Jets, and it's just like, yeah, this game was not even remotely competitive. Like, this is a game when you're watching another game and you see in the top left corner, you see the score, and it's just like, oh yeah, Cowboys 7-0, and then you like look down and you keep watching another game, and you're like, oh, was that a first down? I don't know, and you look back up to the left corner and you're like, oh wow, 21-3. You're like, what? Well, how much time left there's still 8 minutes left in the second quarter. You're like, oh gosh, what's happening there, right? Like, that's what it feels like. Or it turns into a Giants game where it's like Justin Fields is balling and he's playing great and it's off to the races, and you're just like, okay, this team really is much more all over the place than I thought. But going into this season, I kept saying the Cowboys should be able to beat the bad teams as they always have and beat them convincingly and put up those awesome numbers, and then they'll, struggle and maybe win, maybe lose, right? Like a lot of those in-betweeners, like we kind of saw with the Packers, what we saw against the Packers. And so, yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised that this is actually like kind of a question mark about all of this. But yeah, I listen, if the Cowboys can't win this game, don't pull this off again. I don't want to hear about kind of some injuries and this. I understand when you're going up against a great team, when you're going up against the Packers, you're going up against the Eagles, you're going up against the Chiefs, you're going up against these high level teams, then injuries to me like matter significantly, because you're talking about such a tiny margin that any little bit can really hurt you. But the Cowboys have already shown to be able to be quite resilient, to overcoming this offense, quite resilient. And I see zero reasons why they shouldn't be able to continue this against the Jets. And if they drop this game against the Jets, I see that as being really bad. I mean, there would be just no way to slice it. Again, this Jets team has not been good. I know they've shown like little flashes, and Justin Fields had like a nice little moment, which was great, and I was happy that he got to experience that, especially against the team that he just played for, and that's great. But like, it's just, there's levels to this. This is the Jets are not on the level of the Dallas Cowboys, and as long as Dak Prescott as long as the defense is just alive, and as long as Dak Prescott is the quarterback, and you just have at least one receiver who can catch the ball and throw the ball, or just catch the ball and Dak can throw the ball, like, then you should be able to beat this Jets team. Like, you should be able to beat the Carolina Panthers. You should be able to beat the Jets. You should be able to beat these teams that you're just like consistently awful. So it's just, like I said, if they don't and the Jets pull off a win, then I would have to say, man, this Cowboys offense is either insanely all over the place and inconsistent, and this defense is an absolute mess, more of a mess than I ever truly imagined. Where now you got Justin Fields. Hopefully, I have been saying Justin Fields all this time and not Justin Jefferson. I'll be bummed if I did, but I'm pretty sure I said Justin Fields. A lot of people will yell at me if I've been saying Justin Jefferson's the quarterback of the New York Jets. But Justin Fields, I'm sorry, man. If you make Justin Fields look good, then you have some serious problems. I stand by that take. I stand by it. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Dallas Cowboys? Do you believe that they can have back-to-back A games? And do you think they need to win like 40-20 or something in order for it to actually be an A game? Do you think the Jets can be sneaky good and can come away with the win over the Dallas Cowboys? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions, let's get in some fights, but ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to. something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.